Okay, thank you, Prof. Rana and Dr. Adrina. So we shall begin our walkthrough today. I will share my screen. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, sure.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Before we start, I would like to inform you that there is two type of report actually that KPT asks, which is, for example, you can see there is a progress report and also final report. For the progress report, this is the one that you always do during February and also in August every year. So this one is been open periodically when the Mohe inform us. Then for today, we will focusing on the final report. This is the one that KPT just recently introduced, so that all the project will have the final report in the system. I will guide you through the task on how to fill up the final reports. For example, I will take one example from Prof. Ratna's project from 2013. Okay. Firstly, I would like to inform that we want to separate. There is a two type for the previous FRGS from 2011 until 2013 phase 1. There will be nothing in the report, so you have to start from scratch. But we will guide you in that one. But for 2013 phase 2 to 2016, you can update just like a normal, because all the information is in the system. So for now, I would like to guide the first from 2011 project until 2013 phase 1 project. Okay, firstly, you go to the progress summary. As you can see here, there is nothing in the dashboard. For example, if you look at the milestone, there is nothing. So you will have to put first the milestone in the system. So how you can do that is you go to overview. Then you go to your right side. Oh, sorry. Okay. You see to the project duration here. Then you can see the request timeline revision. You click on the request timeline revision. Before that, first thing that you need to understand is you look at the start date and the original end date. So in order for you to fill up the milestone, you have to start for the first milestone at the start date and make sure the end date of your milestone will be on the original. So this is your guide to do the timeline revision. So you click the request timeline revision, and then you put the revision only. Here you put the reason. This application was made in order for us to complete the final report. So you put the reason there, then you can update accordingly the milestone. For example, like for the milestone. Oh.
Nanti projek aktiviti dulu, lepas tu mau
You put here for example, like the starting is for the data collection. So you put the data collection. Okay. Then you put the start date, for example, in the here we see the start date is from 1st May until 1st of May 2013. So you put the start date. Here. Activity. Okay. Activity also you need to add, for example, also same the data collection. This is actually your plan, how you plan. And for example, if that time you plan the data collection will be from 1st of, for example, you go to 2013, you start by May at the 1st of May. Then when you plan, it will be completed. For example, you plan it to be completed in 2013 in August. Okay. Okay, then you can add the activity for now. So you have your first activity. Then you add the second one. For example, maybe you go to, you say you want to make the literature review, for example. Then you put literature review. Then you can add. Once you add, then it will be appear in the column. So you put until your end of your activity and end of your milestone is same as your end date. Okay, do you clear on that? Once all of your activity has been updated, you can press submit timeline revision, and RMC will approve. Once we approve, only then you can continue for your update in the system. Then also, if you want to check, you can save also as a draft, so that when the time comes, you can check it later. Also, do not forget to put the request reason. If not, you cannot submit the application. Is it clear on the project duration?
Brother, siapa nama Ahmad apa
Najmi.
Oh, Najmi. How are you, Dr. Zul?
Okay.
Apa ni, kita pernah berhubung lah.
Okay.
Tapi I think I belong to the second one, yang phase 2 tu. Jadi, I think the details are already there.
Yes, for you, you'll be already there. So we will go in the next session after this.
Okay.
For now,
You mean the first
for
one langsung tak ada? Langsung tak ada ke the first one?
Again,
the first one, info langsung tak ada. They have to put
yes, they have
manually.
to put from the scratch because during that time the migrant is not available yet, so they don't have the proposal to be put in the system. So we have to do it manually lah for now.
Okay, thanks.
But for example, if you need further assistance, do not hesitate to call us lah, so we can guide you.
Yeah, most likely I will call you lah, brother.
Okay, no problem. Okay. Then after we have done this one, you can go to the finance part. You see here, also there is zero information. So for this, in order for you to done the finance report, you have to click the request environment at the top right of the screen here. So you can click request environment. Okay. 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 In this one, for you to fill up all the information for if you don't have. Excuse me, Dr. Sempro, can you mute your mic? Okay. In order for you to update the financial, you can refer to your RMSV2. For example, this is Prof. Rana, so we can enter. You see, you can go to your RMSV2. Then you go to the project list. When you click your project list, then you can search for the project, FRGS. So for example, this one is 2013, you can go to the details here. Okay. Then you go to the budget. Here, there is a few options. You can click the budget.
Assalamu alaikum. I think the host can mute the participant.
Yeah, sure. I will mute first. Okay. Okay. Here, you see that in order for you to update this part, you can see there is a current allocation and also disburse. Okay. Then you go back to your part here. Then you click the edit vote. Sorry, you click request by human first. Okay. Okay. You go to where is it? Okay. In order for you to do done this part, you go to the current allocation. You take each allocation for each vote. For example, like here, vote 11,000 is 40,000 allocation. So you can put here GRA salary. Then you put, for example, maybe 20,000 and then 20,000. Okay, then you go to the next vote 21,000. You see there are 32,000 was allocated. So also same, you go, maybe you put here, for example, you can add, for example, local conference. Then you add, for example, you allocate maybe 18,000 and for example, like 10, 20,000 here. Then once you update all of the information, you will find that the grand total here at the black color here will be same as the one in your allocation here. For example, this 80,000, it will be also 80,000. Only then you can press save and submit, because if not same, you cannot press because the allocation here is not the same. You have to make sure it's same, then only then you can save and submit to RMC. RMC will approve, then you can update your final report accordingly. Okay. Okay. Then you go to the next. Once you have done that, only then you can edit your vote accordingly. For that one, the use budget, you will refer to the RMSV2 again. Then you take the disbursement. For example, if you spend 23,000, then put the use budget 23,000. Okay. Then you go to the research activity. Okay, this one, like I said, once you have done all the timeline revision at the overview just now. Okay,
Amal, I'm confused reading your.
Okay.
Text messages.
Okay, I will explain.
Okay.
Actually, I had 4 applications 2 months ago from some students.
Okay. Then once it will appear here, once we approve and it will appear here, then you can update because previously you add is the plan, your plan. What is your plan date and end date? For the activity, you can now add what is your actual. For example, if you plan start at 1st of May, but you actually start at 1st of June, then you put the 1st of June. Then for example, if it start end, the activity one end, you plan at 1st of August, but your actual date, completion date is on October, then you put the date October. So it will be according to your previous your actual date completion. Once you have done that, you can proceed to the asset. For this one, for the asset one, if you see, there is a button at the top right corner. If you click, they will give you a type and asset. You can edit accordingly. What the type? This one for you to, in order for you to fill up the asset. The requirement for this one is if you buy anything using vote 35,000, maybe for example for sciences, kuliah science or kuliah or engineering, they brought a lot of purchase a lot of asset using vote 35,000. They have to declare it here because if you not declare it here, you cannot submit the report. So in order for you to do the asset, okay, in order for you to do the asset, you can go again back to the RMS V2. In the RMS V2, if you go to the end of your you will see the asset part. But for example, this project don't buy and purchase anything, they don't have. So they will not appear any data. But for example, if you have purchased anything using vote 35,000, it will be appear here. So you can take all the asset serial, then the cost of your equipment, all of this you can update accordingly in the in your final report lah. Then once you have done that, you click save. Then all the information will be available here. Okay. Then we go to the research output. Firstly, for the research output, we need to make sure that you have achieved your talent. So in order for you to register your put your list your GRE here, you have to register it first. You click near the new GRA, then you will be able to edit. Here you can select the student. But make sure before you select it, you have already registered the student in the Mygrants system. So to register, you click add or edit new student. Okay, and here you put the full name. For example, then you click add student. His okay. You fill up all the information like the student matrix, ID, the nationality, the full name. Once you add, only then you can select the student here. But the important part is after you register the student, you have to make sure that you attach the appointment letter that the RMC had given to you to the student. So this one you can attach at the appointment letter here. You click browse, then you can upload the appointment letter. But example, if the student have graduated, the Mohe want you to put the graduation letter here. So you are required to have the graduation letter to put in the at the space here. Also the same, you click browse and you can upload. Once you update that, we will verify and then KPT will consider the output of the student. Then the next part is the publication. For the publication, you also at the top right, you can click the new publication. Here you can edit the publication and put all the information about your publication. You put the title of the publication, then also you can put the what type of publication is it? Is it a journal? Is it a conference paper or book? They have already give you the field which you can select. Once you have done that, you can proceed to go to the status, whether is it accepted or published. They will only consider a published one, but you can also include the accepted version in this one. Okay, then also the most important part in this one is that they want you to put the acknowledgement, the paper. Here you can attach the paper by uploading it, but make sure they have all the requirement that was requested by the KPT. For example, the acknowledgement. If you don't have the acknowledgement, then they will reject the publication. The other attachment is, for example, if there is only accepted, you can attach the acceptance letter from the publisher here at the other attachment part. Okay. Then the next one is intellectual property. This one is mostly for copyright, patent, or usually for the grant for PRGS and TRGS. But for example, if you're using FRGS or ERGS and you also have copyright, also you can declare here. The same process, you fill up all the registration, but you have to put the attachment, the certificate of the patent or the copyright here as the evidence. Without the evidence, they will not accept it as a output of the project.
Brother Najib, nak tanya sikit.
Okay.
Tak, apa ni, normally bila publication kan, kita dah ada lah order ISIN number semua kan.
Betul.
Apa lagi dia nak yang nak attach acceptance letter tu pula? Mana nak lagi pula?
That one is, for example, if you are currently accepted, but if you are published, you just put the full paper.
Kalau publish, no problem lah.
Yes. That one, for example, maybe because they was only accepted, so you put your full paper, then you put the one, the letter that they said that it is accepted. So that you can see that the paper is accepted. Okay.
Another thing yang you cakap pasal PhD tadi tu.
Okay.
You see, sekarang ni, dia 2013, sekarang ni dah 7 tahun lah. Nak cari benda tu kan, not sure lah kalau ada nak cari, benda tu kena cari lah. But then, you know, quite difficult lah.
Is it the appointment letter or the graduation letter?
Appointment letter.
Appointment letter. In case you don't have, and in case you cannot locate your appointment letter, you can request from us so that we can give you the appointment letter again.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Oh, you ada.
Yeah. If you don't, for all, if you don't have the appointment letter, for example, you can just contact us at RMC and we will provide you the appointment letter.
Pasal you all pun ada copy, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay.
Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
So I'm Dr. Mutakabbir from College of Engineering.
Okay.
So I want to know where I can find out the graduation letter for the student.
For the graduation letter, you can request it from the CPS, bro.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay, and then we can proceed to the one, then the product, prototype, and commercialization. This one is also usually for project PRGS. Because PRGS, you are producing a prototype, so they want you to upload all the information here. So this is all the criteria they want, the product type, the price. Then you explain the specification of the item. Then also they want to know whether the prototype has been commercialized or not. Then, of course, they want you to attach. So you give all the, for example, the photo. If you have the letters from the evidence for it be commercialized, you can put it here. Okay. The last one is collaboration. For the collaboration, for example, during the, during your project, you have collaborate with somebody, for example, from someone from the agency. You can register here by you give the what's the thing that you are collaborating and what kind or type of collaboration is it? Whether is it publication, anything you can do, you can put it here. Then they want to know whether the collaboration involved within international or national. All here you can give by filling out all this. But if, for example, you don't have, you just leave it as blank. And when every time you declare here, make sure you have the evidence, because usually the ministry will ask anything with the evidence. Okay, we complete for the research output. Then we go to the research outcome. For research outcome, there is a few items you can add if you have related to your project. For example, the facility. The facility is actually, if you read here, it is a gift. A gift, for example, you are collaborating with any agency, for example, then they give you some kind of gift. For example, maybe you get a laptop, or maybe if you are in, for example, in engineering, you receive an equipment from a collaborating agency. So you can declare it here. The asset here is not the one you buy using the grant fund, because the one you using the grant fund, you have to declare at the asset. This one is the gift. So make sure you don't confuse with the gift and also the asset you acquire from using grant. Also, they need to know the type, whether it's a facility or asset. Then what is the estimated value of the item? For example, maybe the laptop around 7,000, you declare 7,000 and put the attachment. The letter that the company give you, or at least the picture of the asset that they give you. Then there is external funding. The external funding is actually the continuation of your project. For example, from this FRGS grant, then you develop it, then you get a sponsored research from the outside agency. So you can declare it here. As you can see, they want to know what the new project title. For example, if you get the sponsored project, what is the name of the sponsored project? And you put the project code. For example, SP17, you can put it here. They want to know the start date and end date, also the sponsor, and how much they give you the pledge. Here you can choose the what type of grant. For example, if it's a government, maybe it's under MOSTI. For example, you choose the government because for MOSTI. If you get from international, so you put the under international category, then you can submit. So this is actually if you have project that was continued from this FRGS, the project from the Mohe, they want to know that. Then we go to the spin-off. Spin-off is actually if they are based on this project, there is a company or any company that was created from this grant. For example, maybe for PRGS project, you have produced the prototype. Then there is a company that was created to sell the product or to develop the product. So that one they want to know here. So here they want to know the date of establishment of the company. Then they want to know how much the equity held by the company. Also, how the number of job created. For example, if you hired 13 person, then you put 13. That one, they also want to know the license and the revenue of the company. So if you have that, you can update here. But make sure with all your claim, there will be evidence to support. Then the consultancy. For example, when during the, if you have the project, then someone approach you for any consultancy project based on this project, you can update here. All the information also they want to know the start date, the duration, what the activity. So you just fill up all the required information which is relevant to you. Industrial attachment. For industrial attachment, for example, based on this project, you have been offered by a company or agency or government, for example, to work with them. So you can declare yourself as a doing the industrial. Not only you, but also if your GRA, for example, was attached to any based on this project, you can also declare him or her as your output here. So it's not only you, maybe someone from your team, for example, co-researcher, your GRA, you can declare here. The KTP, knowledge transfer project. If you have the project, then you have conduct a KTP program. Then you can declare in your outcome here. The name, they want to know the name of the activity or program. Then also when is the start date. Then they also want to know whether the knowledge is it a knowledge or technology transfer. Then also they want to know the in-kind value of that program. They want to know how much is the program, and you can declare here. Okay. Last but not least is the GRA. Once your GRA had graduate, Mohe want to know whether they have been employed. So they want you to give update here. They want to know whether is it he is permanently working or contract or temporary. Then they also want to know the salary of the student. But if you don't have, then you just leave it lah. Then you go to the impact, the research impact. For the research impact, they want to know firstly is the award. If you have go to any exhibition or you get any award based on your project, then you can, for example, like the best invention, for example, if you are PRGS, then you can declare here. They want to know, you can clear the activity here. They give you already the what kind of award. For example, the new invention award or exhibition award. If you got recognition or any award, you can declare here. Then the last one is policy paper. Policy paper, if for example, your project, there is an agency of maybe the government using your project and they ask you to do a policy paper. For example, we have case where Ministry of Tourism approach our researcher on an RGS project. So you can declare it here. Then they want to know whether who is the adopting agency and whether the policy paper is been adopted or not. So you can declare in this part. Okay, now we go to the most important one that we want to share to you today, which is the research achievement. This one is actually the final report that the KPT1 all researcher to fill up. So for example, if you look, firstly, there is a research profile or summary. This one is actually, you can click the template that was given by them. For example, if you are FRGS, you click this one. This is the template. But if you run through, actually, the template is actually the same as your final report, actually. So if you have already submit the final report to us, you just upload the final report, your final report here. So you don't have to fill up again. You just put your upload your final report that was previously. Then also they need you to fill up the research infographic. Research infographic is actually a one-page poster, for example, like a poster presentation. You go to any exhibition, for example, you produce one poster, right? So that is the one they want you to upload here. I'll give you one example. This is how they want the poster to be. They want, firstly, you have to put the project names and also the grant code using the ministry code. Then also they want to have both logo of KPT and also the logo of UIA. That one is also a compulsory. Then they want to know who is the team members of each project. So if you have the project, you list all your team members. Then also you need to give all the information about your project in one pages in this poster. And last but not least, you also need to give the acknowledgement. Usually you give the acknowledgement to the KPT, you put it at the bottom of your poster. Okay, so that is the research infographic.
Assalamualaikum. Again, I am asking one question.
Okay.
Regarding the poster, previously when we submitted our report, we do not make any poster. So if again we need to make a poster, it time consuming. So how can we submit it within this 31st December?
Okay, kalau dia kata takut sampai 31. Prof,
Yes.
Prof, actually you don't have to make the poster at the two, just make in the A4 size actually.
Okay.
Just in the A4 size, but they have to have all the information like that. Like I said, the logo, the project name, the project team. They don't have to be a poster. Just A4, then you upload.
Okay. Okay.
They just want to know that this is infographic.
Yes. For me, it's Amir here as well. Also with Dr. Mutabir here. Maybe if we can have a template.
Sure. We will after this session, we will give you the handouts.
Okay, thank you.
And the template on how to do all the requirement. Okay, so we proceed. For video attachment, okay, this one, actually, this video attachment is only for the big project, for example, like the PRGS and also the TRGS. So for FRGS, ERGS, REX project, that one, you don't have to put the video attachment. Okay.
Maaf brothers, repeat again yang tak perlu video yang mana ya?
Untuk video, the only project that need to attach video is for PRGS and TRGS.
Any update nanti? This one is
PRGS, TRGS. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay.
FRGS tak ada video.
Yes.
FRGS tak payah.
FRGS tak ada video.
Tak perlu video.
But you need the infographic. Is it?
Infographic is required, yeah. Okay. Then we go to research deliverables. For research deliverables, actually, this is they want you to make all the summary that all you have declared previously in the section here, the output, the talent. You give the example. For example, you produce one publication. So you put in the research deliverable three publication. Then one master student. Then, for example, you have one intellectual property. You have one policy. You declare all here in one in a point form, so that they can easily access all your deliverable of this project. Then if you have some additional information, maybe then you have a module or a book, then you can also declare like a wow factor of your project lah, basically. Okay. Then you go to the impact of the quadruple helix. This one is actually the Mohe they want you to declare what is the impact of your project to the 4 sector. The sector that they want to know is okay. Okay. Oops, sorry. Okay. This is the 4 sector that they want you to declare your impact of the research. They want to know the impact to the academy, to the industry, to the government, and to the community. So you can, okay, if you click here, okay, you just make in the point form, for example, like what is impact? Impact on, you just make in the bullet form, the point form. Impact, for example, impact for okay, then you put lah all the your again the impact. Then you go the second one, impact for industry, impact, and that's all they want to know. They want to know what the impact of your project to the each 4 sector. Then you go to the okay, and then you go to the current activity and progress. This one they want to know. For example, if this project is you have anything that still related to the project that is ongoing. Maybe you have for example, like if you have the extra grant, for example, the SP, or maybe your GRA is still using doing a thesis on this project. So you just declare what the current activity of the project. It doesn't mean that you use the money, not that kind of activity. They just want to know what is the current activity of the project. For example, if you don't have, don't put anything lah. Then also they want to know the way forward. What your plan for this project? For example, whether you want to go to ask request for another grant. They want to know the way forward. Then also you have to put the constraint and issues of the project. If you have faced any issue during the conducting the project, you just declare here. Then the achievement of project objective. For example, if you look at the table here, they already put your objective based on your previous proposal. So at this part, they want to know for each project objective, what is your achievement? So easier for you, you put like, for example, the first objective is that you give what the achievement for the first objective. Then you explain lah for each objective, what is your achievement. Last but not least is the impact statement. The impact statement is like one impact statement that can conclude all your project as a whole. So that's all you need to do for the final. Then you press submit report when you done all the updates in the system. Then we will return to RMC. We will verify if all okay. We will submit to the Mohe for their evaluation.
Assalamualaikum, brother.
Okay.
I have submitted, but there's some missing information that I didn't include. Okay. Can I edit? Is there any way to edit?
We will check first, doctor. If, for example, this is currently pending at RMC, we can return it to you.
But I sent email to Dr. Lina. Dr. Lina said it's already at KPT level.
Okay. I think for your case, doctor, your project is currently at the previous monitoring session. It is at progress level actually, progress report level actually. So once ministry had returned back the report on on February, this coming February, then only then you can update accordingly all the information in the final report.
So I need to wait until February.
Yes. For
okay.
The progress part, you have to wait until February.
Okay. Why is it progress? Yeah? Because it's already completed in 2014.
That one, for example, maybe there is usually maybe there is information during the progress report that is not sufficient lah. Maybe for example, you miss to attach appointment letter. For example, there is something issue that make that project not go into the final report.
How do I confirm what is missing? Because under the past request, there is no issue. Everything has been approved. Even at KPT level, it's already been accepted as approved in 2017.
Can I have your name, Doctor, so that we can check? Then we can come back to you.
Muhammad Zulfaizal bin Azmin. 6768. My staff ID.
Okay, sure. We will check, then we will contact you again, Doctor.
Yeah, because when I look through the past requests, you can see clearly in 25th of July 2017, the status is approved by KPT.
Okay. We will check again, then we will get back to you and explain what's any issue that related to your project, Doctor.
Yes, please. And second question about quadruple helix.
Okay.
Since some of the projects are fundamental projects and doesn't reflect any impact on the society or maybe industry, what can we do with the quadruple helix?
Macam kalau fundamental pun mesti ada.
You just write apa yang Dr. cakap tadi lah. Pada fundamental tak ada impact pada quadruple helix tu. So, okay, Dr.
Okay, thank you. Alright.
Okay, we open for...
Najmi,
okay.
saya ada soalan.
Okay.
Saya Zahir dari engineering. I was in the same situation like the previous one who asking the question that I have to wait until February.
Okay.
The report will be returned back to me. So let's say I want to apply FRGS for the next year. Is it going to affect me because I haven't yet to complete the final report?
Yes, 100%.
Because Professor Ratnawati said just now, if we didn't complete the final report, then we will be blacklisted from applying the next subsequent FRGS.
Saya tu macam di 100% tu dulu kan.
Sebab requirement to apply next FRGS is the current FRGS must be 75% and above. Sebab Dr. Zahir pun masih di KPT kan sekarang progress report tu.
Betul.
Tapi Dr. Zahir dah boleh update sahaja tapi tak boleh submit sekarang ni. Buka Dr. Zahir punya. Kita share. Kita tengok case yang dah statusnya submitted to KPT. Okay.
Yang nombor 2 tu.
Nombor 2.
Zahirani.
Okay.
Tapi dia 100% pasal foundation dia boleh.
Okay. Kejap. Bila dah jadi macam tu tadi, back balik. Tekan balik projek tadi. Okay. For those who have seen this kind of pop-up, it seems that your progress report is now under KPT evaluation, but you can update at the achievement part. Okay, we get achievement. Situ. This part you can update by February when they open the system again. You can submit. Betul Zahir? Okay.
Okay, I understand. But if I want to apply for the next FRGS, is it going to affect me?
I don't think so because you dah under final report and then you punya achievement pun 100%.
Okay. Terima kasih.
Any question? Any further question?
Brother Najmi, Dr. Saliza here from nursing. Okay, what sister sebut tadi tu, kalau dah ada pop up macam tu, maknanya kita tak payah buat apa-apa lah for the report purposes, but we just update on the achievement saja ya. Kalau yang tak ada pop up tu, maknanya we will have to do something to the report dulu ya.
Yes. You have to submit.
Okay. Right. Got it. Thank you. Okay, hello. Good morning.
Okay, good morning.
Previously, before this workshop, right? So I've already submitted my report. But that time, RMC gave me the email say that I need to specifically update the research achievement, the award, the what you call it, the GRA, and the students, okay? And I also upload the final report for my 2012 FRGS. But when I already followed your workshop, it seems that we need to update more than that, right?
Yes.
But I did not. So I only update the ones that when I received the email, RMC only told me to update, especially for the research output, outcome, impact, itu saja. So what is the status now?
Yours, when you submitted the report, it's still at RMC pending at RMC. So we will assess your report. Then if it's not completed, then we revert back to you. Then you can update.
Okay, so will I still have time to update the old FRGS?
Yes.
Because I thought they will be closing this at year end, right?
Yeah, year end, yes. But you have time.
Tapi kalau you bagi rejected nanti, saya boleh letak balik ke?
Boleh.
Moreover, the financial, I pun dah lupa. Macam mana?
Financial
kenapa Doktor?
Ya, yang budget tu. I sebenarnya banyak dah lupa.
For the budget, Doctor, you can go back to your RMSV2.
Masa tu tak ada RMSV tu.
We capture all information.
Even for the old grant?
Yes, for FRGS 2011 also have.
Oh, okay. So I follow that update lah later.
Yes.
Okay, kalau tapi dia kena dia kena approve atau rejected lah kan? So bila saya boleh tahu
Kita try bantu dia, kita tengok siapa yang dah submit access hari ni or esok, then you can dapat balik lah.
Apa sekali lagi?
By today or tomorrow, we'll finishing the assessment. Then those who are not completed, then we'll get back the punya report, then you can update.
Okay, when we update, right, usually how long will be given the time?
Until 31st December, you can.
Yes.
Oh, so that means you'll be giving us this by this week lah. So kita ada seminggu lah, kan?
Yes.
For the old FRGS, right?
Yes.
Okay, then for my new one, for my the new one is also ending. So tapi dia belum lagi approve apa-apa report sebab saya tak dapat upload lagi. You faham tak? Sebab dia masih terkandas dekat projek apa?
Progress report. Yeah.
Okay, faham.
So macam mana?
That one you can fill it by February.
Oh, so sekarang saya tak perlu buat apa lah. Sebab saya pun tak boleh upload apa kan?
Yeah. For that one, for the progress, this one you can only fill up the final report for those project already at the final report stage. For example, like yours is in progress report, you cannot update lah until February the
tapi sebab dia masa tu, okay, that time the progress report and the final report was so near.
Yeah.
So bila I submit progress report, then by like 1 or 2 months, then dia sudah closing.
Yeah, betul.
Tapi I punya progress report tak approve lagi.
Okay, nanti kita tengok Doktor. Nanti kita tengok. Apa-apa nanti I get back to you.
Okay, alright. Thank you.
Okay, sure. Okay, any further question, Prof and Doctors?
Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
Yeah. Assalamualaikum. Yeah, I'm Zaharia from Human Sciences. Just to be clear, I'm that group where the report, the evaluation is still pending. So we will get this by February, right?
Yeah.
So what we can do now, we can update any information now, but we cannot submit.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yes.
So we can update whatever we need to update. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Another thing, if there is a discrepancy between the the information in terms of the budget in the what is it, two parts, the fund summary and disbursement, who shall we contact?
We can contact us, Dr.
Okay, any.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
Okay, I have a question. This report is only those grants that listed in our migrant, our individual migrant in monitoring section only, right?
Yes.
If not listed?
If not listed, there's no.
Not listed because why the is it because you are co-researcher or what?
No, I don't think so. I'm the main researcher. But I remember last time I have been called to Mohe to present the whole report last time. I'm one of the few that selected to requested to be presented in front of the Mohe for my final report.
Yes. That was the grant sponsor is the green technology. So it's not under Mohe. Yeah.
Alright, understood. So no need, yeah? Okay.
No need. Yes.
Alright, thank you.
Okay.
RMC.
Yeah.
Could you please repeat part impact of Cordoropo Helix? I cannot catch the slide, the item that should be written that part. What are the four? Academia, industry, apa lagi tadi tu?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this one. This for academia, industry, government, and community.
Government and community.
Yeah.
Okay. For academia, how to explain this?
Yang more to publication.
Yes.
Publication. Sekejap. Ya, saya snack.
Snack.
Saya snack. Kejap. Okay, dah.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. Prof and Doctors, any further question? Or we can conclude the session today?
Assalamualaikum. Saya Maizatun dari ICOL.
Okay.
Okay, saya ada FRGS 2016. Okay, what happened in this year in February, from the old version of my grant, it is already stated that my research is completed, KPI achieved. Sekarang ni dengan sistem baru, I cannot find it anymore. So does it mean that it is not complete and KPI not achieved?
Sekejap kita tengok
Yeah.
Ada.
Okay.
Jadi final report kan. So doktor kena buat final report lah.
Okay, I still kena submit final report and then kena submit all the information that you mentioned just now, termasuk like infographic and so on, is it?
Yes.
Okay. How about my RA? If my RA belum habis lagi her thesis.
Maknanya dia belum graduate ya?
Belum graduate sebab COVID ni.
Then you just put the appointment letter, Doctor. His status is ongoing. Oh, sorry.
I see. Okay. Alright. Okay. Thank you so much.
Assalamualaikum. Nur Azia Arifin here from KAID. I'm due, my FRGS is 2016 and I think I can submit very soon. But in my grant, dia tak ada tempat yang boleh submit. It says there, it says there where I want to submit, it says report evaluation pending. So how do I submit if I wanted to?
Doktor sekarang progress report yang doktor hantar masa bulan 8 tu hari tu masih di KPT under evaluation diorang. Doktor nampak kat screen kan nama doktor tu, Nur Azia Arifin tu?
Kejap.
Atas sekali.
Okay. Okay. So
apa
jadi
yang boleh buat adalah doktor cuma boleh update dulu dekat yang achievement, yang achievement boleh buat update dulu. Nanti bulan 2 dia buka, doktor boleh submit.
Oh, so tak adalah 31st December ni I kena.
Doktor boleh update sahaja. Those yang dapat pop up yang kata evaluation pending tu maknanya dia masih di KPT.
I see. So I don't need to rush lah these 2-3 weeks. I still have time until until February to really submit the report. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Yeah, can you please check my project? I got a notification. My name is surname is Maleque, M-A-L-E-Q-U-E.
Okay, you have sent here, doctor.
M-A-L-E-Q-U-E.
Yes, receive it.
Okay, kita boleh return lagi.
What is this notification all about? Editing this current report wouldn't be reflected to the submitted report. What does
Okay.
it mean?
It's like this. Your current report is pending at RMC. We will assess your report. Then if the information is not enough, then we will revert back to you. You see at the screen now?
Information is not enough. It's true. Can you revert back now so that I can
revert to you back after this session?
Please. Okay, now I understand. It's not enough. Information is not enough. Thank you very much, sister, brother.
Assalamualaikum. About publication as part of the research deliverable. Previously the requirement was for for Scopus or Web of Science, but recently some of the grant they say that it's okay to have my site index in my site. So mine is slightly FRGS 2014. If the papers, some of the papers are simply indexed in my site but not Scopus or Web of Science, is that okay? Since these days my site is considered higher in Myra.
Doktor, nanti saya get back to you, boleh tak? Dia tanya Puan Ratna dulu, boleh? Saya tak sure boleh.
On Myra kami tak ni sangat, doktor. Kami boleh get back to you lah nanti on the Myra.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Assalamualaikum.
Assalam.
Yeah, sister, brother again. Is this today's briefing or walkthrough session only for FRGS project or ERGS project as well?
All the projects.
Oh, for all projects.
The RGS, REX, all have to fill up the final reports.
I see. Okay. Inshallah, I'll do that. Inshallah. So I think same report for my ERGS project also. Could you please revert back? Inshallah.
Okay.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
So you're going to the next one, Brother Najmi?
Which one? For the current one,
No, the second phase one. FRGS 2 kan?
Yang ni doktor kan? Doktor punya kan? We are showing yours now.
Okay. So you can.
Kosong. Progress summary, doktor. Doktor Zul, orang tunjuk sekarang ni. Dekat progress summary, doktor kena fill up semua ya. Research abstract.
Sekejap, saya dah tulis ya. Saya nak tulis lah, boleh tak? Jangan cepat.
Okay.
Boleh.
Progress summary. Okey lagi?
Okay. Doktor, untuk for this part, you have to update all lah research abstract, summary finding, problem constraint.
Abstract ya?
Yes, all the information here.
Dekat information dekat under research progress summary, doktor kena update semua.
Then to financial
pun, financial update tak? Okay. Financial pun update. Okay.
Financial, you go to RMS V2.
Compare lah.
Make sure same in the migrant and RMS V2.
Oh, okay.
Okay, activity lah. Okay, your research activity okay.
Accept tak
ada.
Talent doktor kena upload GRE appointment letter ya. Dengan kalau dah graduate kena ada graduation letter ya.
Graduation letter. Okay, kalau tak ada boleh refer kat you kan?
Yes.
Boleh.
Untuk publication.
Sorry, if the GRE has graduated, what do we need?
Appointment letter and also the graduation letter.
Graduation letter.
Yes.
Okay. Where do you get that?
From CPS?
From the CPS or the student?
Yeah.
So if you still can contact the student, you can request from the student directly.
Okay.
Assalamualaikum Sister Suzana, tentang yang appointment talent tadi tu.
Okay.
Kalau dekat sini dia tulis dah verified because I've uploaded dia punya appointment. Dah verified. So meaning that do we still need to add on dia punya graduation letter?
Dah graduate ke student tu?
Student tu dah graduate. Tapi masa ni belum. Tapi saya letak appointment je lah. Tapi sekarang ni KPD tulis ni verified ni. Maksudnya dah okay. Nak up juga ke?
Assalamualaikum sister. So this is Professor Johil Alam.
Status student tu graduated, then upload surat graduation sekali.
So
again lah, mana edit lah ya?
Betul.
They are graduate or not, all information in the university website, university database. So why I should need to upload all those information?
Again, can you repeat?
So all whether the students graduate or this is our student, everything is in university database. Is it not? University database, everything, whether the student is graduated or not.
But the migrant did not link with any university.
No, it is, but it is immaterial. But student, the migrant don't mention whether they need the graduation. They need the GRE letter. And also last time I has problem with the GRE letter. The Minister KPT mentioned your appointment letter is not GRE. It is research assistant. We don't accept. After several arguments, they have accepted that one. So this is my comments regarding GRE. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, Dr. We take note ada.
On this one, saya dah isi information tu should be okay kan?
For then untuk publication, Doctor, you have to upload the paper. Upload the paper.
Full paper.
They also want to
the
know.
Paper.
Yes, here. Upload the full paper. Then this one. If you see, you need to have to screenshot the publication website to prove that your publication in the website.
Wah, tu tak tahu nak buat lah macam mana tu
One thing, Assalamualaikum. One thing, the GRA appointment letter, because it is not the one-time letter issue. It is actually extension. We make the extension of our GRA time to time.
Okay.
And you actually, so you issue a new extension letter. So how many number of letter I can upload?
Only
one or
one, but you scan it together, Doctor.
Macam mana?
Okay,
macam mana nak screenshot tak faham?
Keep it in one file ya. Okay.
Yes, betul. You for multiple extension letter, you scan it in one file, then you upload the one file. Okay, Dr. Zul.
How to screenshot?
Nanti you can call us lah after the session.
Okay.
We will get you. Okay, I think
itu je kan? Ada lagi tak?
Ya. Nanti apa-apa Dr. Zul.
Dr. call kami. Yes.
Okay.
Ya, betul.
Apa impact semua
Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
So my question is, you telling I need to attachment my appointment letter for GRA. But let's say that it is long time ago, I already throw my all the appointment letter. So many student is handling. And if you ask my student, they can also say, I already passed this university long ago, I already got there. How I can get this?
Prof, you can call us at RMC. We can provide you the appointment letter.
I understand, but let's say that now time is coming for APA, time is coming for Myra, time is coming for contact renewal, somebody, this. Then within the short time, how many multiple work we can do, and I can communicate to you. You can give feedback after 3 years. I can give feedback after let's say 2-3 days. Then by this time, 31st December gone. What to do?
You can do when the system open again. You can do.
You can email to us, Prof. The request, because
my request. Let's say if like that, we already submitted accordingly, timely all the report, whatever ERGS, FRGS, everything, and if all the record with this RMC have, then why RMC is not one by one? Project is helping to us to systematically do, rather than if we feel can be something error. Because all the report, whatever report we submitted RMC, same thing you are telling to us to do it. An online system, we are not very familiar this new time. So is it possible RMC can help to us, all the researchers in favor of us, they can fill up based on my project file I submitted. So it can be good for us and easy for us. Otherwise, I think if all the researchers, they can do their own self, it will be again massacre, again can come back to you from the Mohe, and we also suffer, everybody, I think. This is my opinion. It is because we already submitted my full report, publication, who are the RA, what is the disbursement, everything with this RMC report. So if they take my file, according to that one by one project, they can easily help to us, because you people are much more trained up. We are not trained up.
Okay, we noted on your point, Prof.
So thank you very much, because otherwise it can be massacre again.
Assalamualaikum, Madam Susanna. Okay, actually I have completed my FRGS 2016. I got the letter from RMC, but I need to close in the Mygrant. And my problem is when I want to do on the budget part. Okay, I tried to look in RMS V2, but the information is not there already. I mean the FRGS for that 2016 is not there. So how can I refer again for this budget?
That is, Doctor, if you go to RMS V2, you go to the researcher.
The researcher, okay.
Then you go to project list.
Project list, okay.
Project list.
Okay.
Then all the information, you maybe if you have many projects, you go make.
Oh, okay. So just go to the detail on the right side, is it?
Yes. Then you click the details. Then it will appear.
Oh, okay. Because normally it will be at the dashboard, but after that I couldn't find that.
For the completed project, it will be at not in the dashboard anymore.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum. Okay. Any further question, Prof and Doctors? Because we need to stop at 11.
Yes. I have one last one, please.
Okay.
Nur Azia. Okay. On the research output, where we have to put in all our publications, So if it's already been verified, by KPT. Can you look at my screen, please? Do I still need to put in the screenshot? It's already verified, accepted.
Yang mana tu?
Dekat research output for publication.
Which project?
2016.
The latest one, 2016, FRGS 2016. Tu. Accepted index paper with acknowledgement, do I still need to put a screenshot which may not be there already ke?
Tak perlu Doktor. Dia dah verified okey dah.
Tak perlu lah. Tak perlulah. So redundant lah kan because it's already been accepted. Okay. Alright, thank you very much.
The publication is enough already, the bukti lah. You want to screenshot for kan? Kalau ada boleh lah bagi.
Ini additional ni, dulu tak ada.
Kan?
Additional
Ya, kalau siapa yang perasan nak buat, ini additional.
Yeah, so if it's additional, it's superseded by events. Okay.
So tak perlu ke Sister Susana as what Dr. Azia was asking just now, because I had the same thing.
Maybe kalau belum verified, belum accept, kena bubuh lah kot
Betul.
Sebab I had the same thing as I asked tadi tu, yang saya punya GRA pun, lepas tu publication pun sama juga dengan soalan yang sebelum ni tadi, dah verify. So macam dah nak tambah lagi pula.
RMC or KPT?
Perlu buat ke tak perlu?
If it is verified,
GRA kena buat.
there is a DOI number.
GRA buat ya.
GRA kena buat sebab tu GRA graduated, dia nak graduation letter tu. Kalau yang masih ongoing tak perlu.
Okay.
Kalau macam
the paper
macam apa publication ni, those yang dah verified tak perlu buat dah, biar macam tu je.
Ya, kalau paper tu on the tengah accept or something like this, boleh lah kita nak screenshot apa. But kita already settled kan. Already paper already there.
Ya.
Screenshot apa.
Itu sebab dia nakkan kita upload full paper. Bukan dah front page.
Ya, the full paper. The full paper.
Ya. Kalau front page nanti dia reject. Kena full paper, kena ada acknowledgement baru dia verified. Tak ada acknowledgement dia reject.
Ya.
But if it is the DOI number is there, so why we should need to print all this information, publishers' information?
If you
Doctor, this is KPT required, not RMC required.
Because the KPT already verified.
Yeah.
And now when after that KPT verified, now you have the researcher to upload a screenshot from the publication website or something like that, which is I believe that this is a
those publications that have been verified, you no need to update anymore.
Yes. Okay.
Publications have been verified, no need to update anymore.
But
If
this
you
is
have
the redundant. Why
publication,
we
then
need
you have to do what they wanted.
No, I understood. But why we need to do all these things? Because if the DOI is there, everything we can get from all the sites.
Yeah.
Why link to that publisher's website, whatever website?
Yeah. True, Doctor.
RMC, I have one more question. Hello?
Yes.
Okay. In my final report about my GRA, in the system, the status is already changed to graduated.
Okay.
I don't know macam mana dia boleh graduated sebab my student baru je Viva. Dan sekarang tengah buat correction.
Itu apa ni dekat mana tu tengok tu?
Dekat research output.
It's the same with mine too.
Research output talent. Okay. Yes.
Tak boleh.
Kita balik dekat student punya tu.
Cuba tengok dia punya
personal info dia.
Yes, Iswatun. Personal, yes. Tapi dalam saya punya migrant dah tulis graduated.
I think maybe sebab ni kot. Saya tengok dia punya expected. Jadi bila masuk September dia terus jadi graduated automatic.
Automatic kot. Sebab itu that fee kita tak boleh nak. Kita RMC pun tak boleh nak adjust lah.
Habis tu macam mana student tak hantar lagi habang ni?
Sekejap,
tengok balik. Status tadi.
Dan ni kita kena tanya balik dekat sistem administrator lah. Kenapa dia tukar jadi graduated?
Yes, graduated. Kenapa graduated?
Okay. Nanti kami tu balik dengan doktor ke?
Okay.
Daripada graduated ni.
Alright. Okay.
Madam, saya pun ada same case yang tu juga 2016.
Sama
And then problemnya the other students tu yang saya nak count as the output, but it's rejected because tulis kat situ appointment is only 4 months. Tapi if I paid her through honorarium, boleh count tak?
Doktor kena keluarkan
receipt tu.
Appointment
yang
receipt dia tak nak as a RA bukan, dia tak boleh count sebagai GRA sebagai output. Dia GRA sahaja.
Sebab dia memang GRA, but she's my master student and she completed her master already, and then the problem is the one that I pay through GRA is only 4 months. The rest I paid her through honorarium because I pay based on her progress. I don't want the salary to come in every month, huh?
And nama student.
Nama student yang Fatihah tu.
Can we check back and we get back to you, Doctor?
Okay. And the other one tu actually tak graduated tapi dah graduated.
Okay. So we will ask the system administrator why they change it automatically.
Okay.
Okay, Doctor.
Okay, Doctor, can any other question, because we need to stop at 11. We have monitoring with the RGS with the Mohe actually after 11.
Brother Najmi.
Okay.
Brother Najmi, Assalamualaikum.
Yes, Prof. Okay, Prof.
You remember my case? Yeah, I remember my case. I have submitted an appeal for the GRA because it was non-local. And now when I check in the grant, I can see that one of them is in green verified. Does that mean that it is now okay?
Verified. Verified dulu. Prof, after we check, yes, KPT also have verified. Maybe yeah.
It's okay, Prof, now.
Because the KPT already verified.
Prof?
So that means now approved.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you.
Both is verified, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay, can we conclude the session?
Kita akan letak benda kat mana?
Okay, Director, since we don't have received any, if you have any further question, you can contact us lah at our email or phone extension. If you need any assistance, also you can contact us. For any further question, don't hesitate lah. We will assist you in that matters. So we will be sharing this video in case you need any to look back, and also we will send you a handout later so that you can refer when you want to complete the final reports. That one maybe we will distribute through the IIUM announcement lah. So if you don't have any further question, I would like to conclude this by reciting Surah Al-As dan Tasbih Kafarah.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Okay, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you.